Hi, this is Dan, and I'm here with more Let's Play of Monster Train. So, let's go in. We're still working on this Stygian / Umbra victory that I have not yet achieved. Okay, well, I think this is good. Right? A way to get morsels is very useful. And then I think the sweep is very useful here. So what I'm going to try to do on this one is treat Tethys, rather than having him hide in the back, treat him as kind of our frontline unit, which will power him up via morsels. Which, you know, it's not a guarantee, but that's the theory. Alright, because if we, we only need a few morsels, and then he's getting up to, being able to destroy these guys in the back. Which is very useful. Now the problem is, he does not have great HP. Alright, so like right here, I think we're dead, unless we figure out how to get rid of this guy, which we and this guy as well, which we can do with Mind Collapse. So that's actually not a huge problem right now. Or we can have the Train Steward tank some hits for us. But I think what we want to do is go Shade Splitter. Shade Splitter. Okay. We have this guy, tank a hit. This guy is gonna enhance Tethys, and crap. I forgot that he's got armor 10. Alright. Well, Train Steward, you're gonna tank a hit. Whoops. And this is going to help, having some more morsels around. Alright, well, step one, obviously, give Tethys Titan's Bane all the morsels we can. So I think killing this guy is useful. Bring this guy down a little bit is also useful. Okay. So I think giving him Frostbite is very good. This, are we better off? Probably better off tanking a hit. Yeah. And I guess just do that. that. Yeah. Maybe that spell could have done more work upstairs. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, he does have a little bit of spell weakness on him, which is nice. Well. So I guess make maximum use of our spell weakness while we've got it. Alright, and that kills him. Alright. So, you know, we lost a little bit of pyre health, but I think we've got kind of an idea that can work. I'm not super sold on it yet. We don't have any. We don't have any of the big spells yet. I mean, this can be useful. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. Okay. Both of these have a lot going for them. This, obviously, you get more morsels quickly. This, you get high quality morsels. I think I'm going to go with this, because if we can get that and get the benefit, I think it's useful. I mean, incanting and gaining strength is good, I guess. So this guy I don't want because the morsels I want to focus on feeding Tethys. So I'm going to take the Siren of the Sea. I don't know, I'm not... It's not a great combo, but I think we do need another unit. So let's go here and see if we can modify that. That morsel miner. So we just got one of these. I mean, we could put two of them together on the same floor and get double the value. Try that. I think making this cheaper is a must. Magic power. And this gets a lot more useful because you can play it for 0. Do we want to remove the consume on anything? I don't think so. And then let's save our money. Purging a train steward might be nice, but we don't really have a lot of other units yet. Ooh, I think this is dangerous, but I want another unit. Alright, so he will tank the hit for us. exactly the morsel I would have liked. Oh yeah, and I should be careful to feed all the incants we can to her. Okay, so we have 15 damage coming in 3 different attacks. We can't kill any of them with spells because our spells are not powerful enough. We can tank 2 of the hits if we want to sacrifice a Siren of the Sea. Which might be worth doing. Or we can tank 1 of the hits with morsels. Yeah, okay. So I think this is going to work better. So you go up here. And we can't with this morsel. Okay. This guy, obviously his best work is tanking hits. And then there. And then this guy, we actually want to get consumed, except I screwed it up. Should have put him in the back. Oh well. And then these we can and can't, and this will get the money. Well, okay, there's still space here, so we can do that, and that preserves our damage shield now, and then you can get lifesteal. So let's get rid of this guy. That's good. Okay, well. Wait a minute, hold on. No, okay, she's doing fine. Okay, well, so we need to survive the attacks first. I guess we do this up here to get the incants. Alright, this is useless except as a way to tank a hit. So we might as well do that, and then these guys, and at least the guys in the back are now dead. Frostbite on you is valuable. And I think just a little extra damage. So that wasn't super amazing. Alright, but we've got some stuff going on here, and this is, I guess, interesting. We can put the spell weakness on you. Yeah, this is probably for the best, because now you'll be dead. Alright. Alright, well that worked. There was some minor misplaying in the middle, but we got the victory. Okay. So all of these have potential. I'm gonna go with the Titan's Tooth. So this is handy for getting the extra Ember. Do we have any X? I guess we have the Mind Collapse X's. Yeah, so I think it's too rare to be consistent, so let's get the Packed Morsels. I think a Morsel Master does a lot of good work for us. It'll help out Tethys Titan's Bane down on the bottom floor by letting him duplicate the high quality morsels. So do we want to duplicate a card? I don't think so. I mean, this is kind of the best thing we've got going, and I don't think it's great enough for a duplication, so let's just go this way. We need Pyre health. Getting an artifact is always good. Randomization can be powerful. We're not really built for it. Like, we've been trying to get cheap stuff. Yeah, I mean, the only non-cheap thing we have is Titan's Tooth. Yeah, I think let's just go the more conventional. Alright, well, we don't have healing. Except maybe lifesteal counts as healing. So, and we do occasionally get lifesteal, and that's valuable. So I think let's get this one. Yeah, I mean, the only way I can think of that we heal is the lifesteal, but I think that's... We don't really have any alternatives yet. Alright, we don't have armor build up, and I don't think we get enough morsels fast enough to be able to trust that. Like, just by, you know, increasing HP, like enhancing HP, I think is not enough. So the 10 HP base is good, especially because then that would let morsels tank more hits, but... Alright, so... Yeah, this will work. So we get you there. Morsel Master in the back. Shade Splitter. Okay, give you some lifesteal. We were just talking about that. And then we can kill you, and we get the bonus Ember. I think this is actually going to be more valuable when duplicated. Might as well put the Frostbite on you. And we'll put this morsel up here for whoever shows up. Probably, I guess, a train. No, it's that's the siren's floor. Alright, well, we're dying. I guess mostly because of this thing. But it's all of it is a problem. Huh. I mean, I don't want to lose the siren. But I think that's the only way to do it, right? If I put the train steward... No, the train steward will tank this guy, all three, so that works. Right? Let's confirm that. Yeah, okay. So that's fine. Siren of the Sea, you can come up here. Well, I think we benefit more from getting the incant. And, oh yeah, and then that also gives us morsels. Alright, well. Morsels need to be... Okay, now there's no more room because there's a train steward there. So you get another morsel. Alright. So that was a little bit sketchy, but we got there in the end. Alright. So, another Siren of the Sea is valuable here. I'm going to do this because it will incant, and then it's also hitting Daedalus, so I think that's good. This with the incant. Oh, this guy's getting more powerful with incants as well. But with this, he's going to not exist anymore. So, it's alright. Yeah, and then let's give all these to Tethys Titansbane. Except there's no room now, so you get another morsel up here. Okay, nobody's dying there except for them. So let's open this here. They get the incants. Might as well kill that guy, give them the incants, and then they're gonna kill him too. I think more HP and more lifesteal is quite good. Another morsel here, not bad. Let's go there. We can incant on this floor. Alright, So that all works. Yeah, so I think this is kind of a good combo. Alright, so Tethys is giving them a spell weakness here, and then 1 floor up, we want to cast a lot of spells, so kind of makes sense. Although here we're dying, so that's a problem. So I think, I mean, this isn't great in that it's going to affect or use up the spell weakness we put on him, but it's gonna protect our champion from a lot of damage, so I think it's valuable. Well, and hold on, we can get some extra ember by killing him that way. Might as well frostbite you, some even more. Alright, well, finally we get our morsel maker, or morsel miner. Yeah, we should have cast it up here though for the incants. So this is gonna be good because one of them will tank a hit and the other one will tank him up over a threshold. Yep, and they're dead. So mission accomplished. And even if it hadn't been, he would have had so much spell weakness that we would have been able to kill him on the next floor. Alright, so I think it's starting to work here. And I'm inclined to say, let's go with card draw. But let's hold off on that. We'll get this, it's valuable. I don't know if we need another. I don't think we need a third Siren of the Sea. And I guess no, let's just take the money. I was thinking about her for the 3rd floor, but spell weakness on the 3rd floor doesn't make a ton of sense to me. If she had been the frostbite one, I might have done it. So let's get card draw, like I was saying. Right, like we don't seem to be having ember problems. Capacity would be good, but we're not super constrained by it right now. Obviously that can change. So we do have the sirens that we want to improve, but we also pyre health isn't bad. This would be beneficial, but I think I'm hoping to get some nice spell upgrades. Here we can get rid of train stewards. Okay, so so we can remove the consume on the Shroud Spike. That's interesting. Right, we don't have... I mean, I'm always afraid to play the Shroud Spike because it gets used up. So let's try that. I think the other Mind Collapse. That's useful. This I'm hoping to get a holdover, so I don't want to make that cheaper. Titan's Tooth, there is benefit. I'm hoping to also get the champion upgrade. All right, here, this I think has some good potential. Alright, yeah, so also make spells cheaper, I think is good. Although, now there's kind of an anti-synergy. Well, too late now. Yeah, probably should have gone in the other direction with it. So, do we want to give these guys armor? These guys get stronger the higher they get. I don't think we need the money that much. So let's just play it a little safe on this one. See if our new system works. Alright. You go there. Morsel Master, here is backup. I think do that so they're both kind of hurting. If we had a morsel there, it would have been nice to use the spike on it, but we did not. Alright, well, Siren of the Sea, you go up here. Let's check out what's going on down here. What's going on down here is our unit is dying. So that sucks, but we can fix that with morsels. Okay, so we'll do that here. This incants. This also incants. Then we kill this guy. And then this incants. Alright, so you can tank a hit. And then I think HP is our more pressing concern here. So let's do that. You can be powerful, and these guys might as well tank some hits for you. So I don't think we're hurting for Ember that much, so I'd rather have the HP. Okay, Siren of the Sea number 2. I think you're better off in the back, so you survive. Do that. So obviously this is very important. And I think HP is still a big deal here. So let's help him out with that. This being cheap is part of the whole reason we did this. And then up here, oh, I suppose I could have used the offering token on Titan's Tooth. It didn't compute. I invested so much effort into making it cheap that I forgot that we could actually do it for free. Alright, so now we go up here. We've got a bit of a problem, but we're going to start off by getting our morsel miner, because getting 10 attack on our sweeper every turn is like the whole point of this, what's been going on here. Okay, so up here we're gonna be fine if we can tank a hit. And actually we're gonna be fine anyway, because I'm gonna mind collapse one of these guys in the back. So we're going to do anything else first. Let's Frozen Lance that guy. Ah, I should have done that differently. Okay. So a little bit of lifesteal is going to be valuable here. Yeah, unfortunately this guy's getting through. I should have looked up here because we could have prevented that. If I had used spell up there instead. Okay, so there's no room for more morsels, so I would get the incant benefit there, but I don't want a morsel hanging around in the deck. Yeah, unfortunately there we're taking pyre damage there. That annoys me. It was unnecessary. Oh yeah, but we do have the thing where it heals a little bit when it kills something, so that's nice. Alright, so get our morsel miner. So we'll start off with this. Alright. Might as well tank the hit there. Alright, so this is the final wave. We're almost where we want to be. Yeah, and now we are where we want to be, so that's fine. That guy is dead. I'll play this on the off chance we get Titan's Tooth. Nope. Just begin the habit. It's unnecessary to do this because we've already won, but I want to like not get into any bad habits of like forgetting to play morsels. Yeah, so I mean, by the end of this, he's like an amazing unit. So this is the theory that I've been trying to work. I'm trying to work with is that just make him amazing, or her. I don't know. Make Tethys Titansbane amazing. If he loses the fight against the boss, so much spell weakness that we'd be able to win on the next floor. Okay, well this is interesting. This could work with our sirens. Yeah. This is a little bit interesting too. We could get this and tank the top floor. I'm going to try that. We don't really have... we're not really using the top floor for anything right now. Or anything amazing. Okay, so I don't think we need to duplicate anything. We would like to get rid of some train stewards, probably. But I'm leaning toward going over here, but let me double check that we don't have anything we want to duplicate. Maybe this. Yeah, but I think we're better off over here. When you play a spell, spells in hand that cost less are reduced to 0. Well, that's interesting. We don't really have gorge abilities, so I guess we'll do this. Alright, so I think this is going to be good on the siren. Morsel Master, make you a little bit more useful. Okay, so we can do damage. This is pyre healing. We don't really need it right now, and I'd rather not have our deck clogged up. So this is potentially interesting, but I'm gonna just leave this. Alright, I mean, I think the biggest problem we have right now is there's a huge risk in the early game is that, like, before we get set up, you know, do we get taken down? Alright, this guy, ooh, sweeper, that's bad. So we're not gonna give them any advantage if we can avoid it. Okay, so yeah, like right here, they're doing 11 damage here on the bottom floor. So if we did the setup that we like, we would be destroyed. And there's no way around it except, I guess, a train steward tanking the hit for us. I guess that makes sense. So let's go. We'll do our standard thing. This guy has a slay trigger. He's not going to actually get the slay, though. So there's that. Might as well give him a point of armor while we're here. Oops. Well, that's, I guess, the reason to not do that. Whoops. Okay, so Siren of the Sea, you belong here. Now we're dying here because this guy does 6 damage. So I think we want to tank some hits with morsels here. So incanting is good. This will get the slay. Yeah, we're already full up here, so you can get some lifesteal. Put you here for whatever shows up later. Cast both these spells for the incant. I guess this would have done more damage than the spell weakness. Eh. Oh well. Hindsight. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned that we don't have the damage output that we want. Okay, well, I mean, this is part of this theory here. We should make sure that we're not... Yeah, we don't have a disaster anywhere else, so we can afford to keep this guy out of the pyre room. Alright. Alright, well this is interesting. We've got Morsel Miner and our Spike, but we need to do something because he's dying right now. I guess he won't die if we spike the Morsel Miner. Up here, well, she's dying too. That's bad. So I guess, and this guy's gotten to the pyre. We have so many things we want to do here. Well, so I'm not sure if when we cast this for 3, if it's going to count as a 3-cost spell that'll then make everything else free. But it's a possibility. So let's put this guy here. Ah, that doesn't work because he's a sweeper. Whoops. Oh well. So we might lose that floor, and we might as well get the incants here. Alright, now spike that. So he's not okay, so these are now free. So that's at least good. So are we going to be able to get there with the incants? Yes, okay, so she survives. I guess do that. Save a little bit of pyre health. The sweeper's gonna get him. Yeah, this 18 sweeper, that's tough. I guess it's all the rage. That's the real problem. Yeah, I guess he got a floor full of morsels. Alright, so again, we've got a problem. Still think there are a few things we can do that are going to be as beneficial as morsel mining. So up here, this is real bad. I think the frostbite is the best we can do. Like, we can get rid of this guy in the front, but like, what's the point? I think this makes more sense. Actually, let's... do it like that. Yeah, that guy doing 26 damage per hit to our pyre. It's gonna be a problem. Alright, and this guy is also a sweeper. So that's bad. We have the Siren of the Sea. Do we want to put her down here? Or would we be better off with her on the second floor? I think we're going to be better off with her up here. And unfortunately, if we put him down here, he would just get swept. So... well, I mean, he doesn't have any slay triggers, so we don't lose anything by putting these guys down. At least, we just don't get the benefit from them. I don't think we have any other units in our deck. But we'll leave some damage shields up here in case we do. Alright. So this is going to test out the backup plan aspect of our structure here. Because our bottom floor is not surviving, but hopefully it's going to stack up some spell weakness while it does some damage. Alright, well, we have spell weakness 12, so 12 times 6, 60, 72. I don't know if that's good enough, but are we going to get anything better next turn? Doesn't look like it. I mean, we'll get this. I guess the Mind Collapse would be better. So let's hold off on that, although we can do an offering. Let's see if we get anything. So we decided we're not going to use these, so we can discard that. Morsels are not going to survive the sweep, so Train Steward, you are our last stand. We might as well do this to give him the incant. Yeah. For the same reason we'll do that. Alright. Well, this isn't great. Hopefully the spell weakness on the next floor is going to be good. Because otherwise we're kind of screwed. we did not... Oh yeah, okay, we did. So, a little bit more spell weakness on you. Alright, this will do 22 times 8. That ought to be enough, or close to enough, so... And we can get this, although it doesn't do us any good. Well, hold on, we can... This is cheap, so we can toss that. And then, hold on. No, well, he didn't get the benefit because it was a 0x gorge. Alright, so this is okay. He's going to get one shot on the pyre. Alright, so on the one hand, we survived. On the other hand, like, we can't... you know, that's kind of damning with faint praise. We can kind of put him up on the top floor. We're not really doing anything else up there. Do another one of these? I don't know. That seems excessive. This is a good card, but it's a little expensive and our deck is way too thick. So I'm gonna... At least, I don't know, way too thick, but thicker than I want it to be. So I think we need some card removal. We need to heal our pyre a bit. I don't think we have the money to take advantage of that, so let's go this way. Pyre healing, get the money. So, double stack. I mean, double stacking Titan's Tooth is pretty good. Yeah, I think let's just save our money. We could purge. Let's think about that. Alright, we have too many Shade Splitters, too many Train Stewards. I'm gonna get rid of one Train Steward. Alright, Fighting Fell. I mean, at this point, I'm not feeling it. Like, I feel like we barely made it out of the last one. So, the odds that that we've got a victory on the horizon seem low to me. Because every fight gets harder and harder as you go. So, all right. So 13 damage coming in. Can't do a whole lot, except we'll be able to mind collapse the guy in the back. And I guess one big problem we had last time is that I tossed one of our sirens into the discard pile, so let me try to not do that this time. Okay, so we have some issues, one of which is that Tethys Titan's Bane is getting killed because of these guys in the back. Well, because of all of them, really. Okay, but I think we've got a solution there. So, first, Siren of the Sea. You're good. And then get an incant. Here, I think Train Steward tanking these hits is good, and we can flash freeze on the back. Morsel Miner and Lifesteal is going to be good. And there's no room here, so you can just go up here and get killed. I didn't notice that the statue was raging there, but I mean, I wouldn't have wanted it to hang around in the deck anyway, so it's not bad. Okay. So again, we're getting killed, but it's not terrible, I think. So we've got him there. Oh, this guy is a sweeper. That sucks. Can we do anything about that? Don't think so. I mean, we can save Tethys, but with a... No, we can't. Because this is at X-1. So we're only going to be able to do it if we use Packed Morsels. Okay, what's going on up here? At the very least, get them the incant. Although this guy also gets an incant. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, a damage shield, I guess, is going to be as good as it gets. Alright, but now things are cheap. So that at least is interesting. Let's say can't. Can't. Put these there, and I'll leave the Morsel Miner in the deck. I think he's good enough to let him circle around. We're dead anyway. Why are we dead? I thought the damage shields would be good. Because the raging statue screws up the damage shield. Okay. So, Morsel Miners, you're gonna tank some hits, unfortunately. That's not the ideal use for you guys, but that's what's happening. Well, let's just toss this while we're here. It'll hit the boss. And gets it out of our deck. Okay, so now, at least we're not sweeping down here, but we're still getting killed. We still want to do the incanting. She's getting killed too, that's a problem. And maybe we'll get lucky with the Titan's Tooth. We did not. Okay, I don't think we want this right now. Why is she still dying? Oh, because the statue is also doing 4 damage. Okay. Alright, well, there's no way around that. Yeah. Alright, so it turns out our Achilles heel is raging statues and sweep. Well, our Cuddle Hex has shown up. Like we're doomed if this guy gets up there, right? But we can't really do anything about that. This will do 19 damage. I guess everything becomes free if we do that, so might as well. Alright, so now we can survive 1 hit, okay. Oh, sweepers. They're the bane of my existence, and also that's our trick, you know. So, alright, so we're dying here. We're not dying here, but it's a big problem. If these guys get up to the pyre chamber, we are destroyed. So I think that means we need to do this. And even then, it's not going to be enough. Well, you know, another Shade Splitter's not going to do us any good. Yeah, I think we're dead. But we'll find out. Oh, we're not dead. Okay. I guess those guys were powerful because of some rage. And it kind of wore off, so... Okay. So, again, if this guy gets... If either one of these guys gets up there, we're dead. So, this... We do have... 19, that'll get doubled. 28, that's not enough for either one of them. Oh, 38? I guess I did the math wrong. Alright, you're surviving, you're dying. You can take a hit. Oh, whoops. Should have done that on the floor above. It's not going to matter, though. Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, we kind of had something that was sort of working, but yeah, I think the writing was on the wall. Yeah, oh well. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you come back next time. Bye.